The PlayStation 2 had a lot of great titles, but it also had a lot of lesser known titles. Here are 10 lesser known PlayStation 2 intro cinematics. Enjoy.
Multiplast. In the year 2850 AD, it is the most precious substance in the universe. Psychics called Shapers mold the stuff into anything they imagine. Even spaceships. But it's only found one place. Proteus. Whole damn planet's made of it. That's why we needed a Shaper like you, Nevin.
I know all this. What's our mission?
You ever hear of a Shaper named Pavo?
Oh, come on. He was just the most brilliant Shaper of all time till he died.
Our company faked his death. Set him up at a remote research post on Proteus, where he's been 3 long years, designing the plastids that made IMS rich. 2 months ago, we began an experiment to create a new radical multiplast with supercharged biocircuitry.
That's impossible.
Not for Pavo. He reported success 3 days ago. Called the new stuff Ecoplast. But then, he sent this transmission.
For humanity, I reserve my disgust. And so I have become discarnate, separated from the flesh without human body, subsumed by new flesh as its voice and shepherd.
That's really nuts.
So, we've got a lunatic sitting on the century's most precious discovery.
No sign of Midas Post, just that tower.
3 little lambs to the slaughter.
I just love killing things.
And I just love that you love it.
Eject!
Are you
You? You want to know about dragons? You fancy yourself a dragon slayer? You? What do you suppose a dragon to be? A dog at your feet? A mere beast? Even the lowliest of dragon commands the highest respect from mortal men, and you? You plan the demise of the great dragon Malazek. I, too, was once blinded by this ambition. Sent great men to their deaths, no hope for glory. Do you think that because Argus is your king that your revenge is honorable? You'll need more than a quick sword and a vengeful heart. You'll need that thing forged from the very essence of the greatest of all dragons. The great sunworm mother, who willed her own great heart to stop beating, had her bones cast at the feet of the great elven wizard Yartooth, whose magic bound her bones to the wood of the ancient first tree. Birthing to the universe that most terrible instrument of life and death, you'll need the Dragonbone Staff.
Good day. My name is Gogood, a former magician. Today, I am the guardian of time. I've already done all the more mundane jobs. Right. The reason I've come down to Earth for a moment is to tell you the legend of the great knight, Hype. A very long time ago, in the kingdom of Taurus, King Taskin IV and his queen Lizoth were celebrating the end of the Civil War and had invited everyone to a fabulous banquet. Hype was the champion of the kingdom, and to reward him for his loyal services, Queen Lizoth presented him with the powerful Sword of Peace. This was a great honor, and everyone was delighted, especially his betrothed, Vibe. But at the very same moment, a terrible black knight appeared. Such a mysterious being had never been seen before. The Black Knight advanced toward the king and demanded the throne. Courageously, at this dramatic moment, Hype stepped forward. But unfortunately, the Black Knight was too strong for him. No one knows how he managed to transform Hype into a statue. Then he cast the statue aside and flung him deep into the past. And guess where the statue of Hype turned up 200 years earlier? In the courtyard of my manor. I was an apprentice magician at the time. I was young and inexperienced.
From the land of the rising sun, a lone warrior was catapulted to a magical realm. It was a world on the brink of catastrophe, and its people called desperately for a hero. Now, only Musashi can thwart the mad designs of a ruthless corporation. One man, one chance, one destiny.
south of the Ring Road, I think. Over the line, anyway. It's 5:30 a.m. This is the place. This was the center of battle, and it looks like this is where planet Earth has just won a war. Take a look at that hole. An LED ship the military has been calling Threat 2 went up in just a huge fireball about 30 minutes ago, right here in front of me. That means our first encounter with extraterrestrials is over. And what an encounter. All the suspense, attacks, tragic moments. But hey, everybody out there, this is victory.
Excuse me, General. Radio transmission from Red Rock ended abruptly last night at 1900 hours, and we've not been able to raise the colony since that time.
Did you try the big dish sideband service channels?
Yes, sir. I was out at the transmitter myself.
And?
Well, sir, it looks like the LEDs have arrived on Mars.
We don't know that, but I wouldn't bet against it. Better send someone to eyeball the situation pronto.
Florida is already assembling a fast transfer vehicle.
And not a damned servo bot. Someone alert and reliable.
Right you are. We've identified a radical tactics expert, trained specifically for one-man operations.
Okay, who's the asset?
Major Eugene Zeno Wheeler, ex-Army Ranger, an astronaut.
What about that eye?
It's synthetic. Right hand, too. Our people do some great replacement work these days.
For the love of God, what are you handing me? Some kind of Tin Man?
Well, he did sustain injuries on Gamma Station while saving the crew. Hell of a rescue, sir. Silver Star.
Where is he right now?
Rehab.
And you want to send him to Mars?
He's a radtech. A lone wolf, a warrior, a troubleshooter, a survivor. The best shot we've got.
You mean he's a non-conforming, shoot-from-the-hip, out-of-control maniac?
Yes, sir. That's what makes him good, sir.
Hello, Wheeler?
Telephone call.
This is Wheeler. If you want my story, you gotta talk to my agent.
General Stark here. I can't afford to bid on your glorious past. How about I help you write a new chapter out in Red Rock?
Kind of you to think of me, General. But I've got thin blood, and it's cold on Mars.
Looks like the LEDs have hit our colony. We've lost contact, there's a threat, we need an observer.
I'm a seriously wounded man. Didn't they tell you?
If the LEDs establish themselves, they could build factories, replace their losses, come back our way.
To tell you the truth, sir, Mars scares the hell out of me. And it killed my grandfather.
Ah, I forgot. Gusto Wheeler. First footprints back in 27. Brave man. Tough, too. What's your ranger name, son? Easy, right? And I thought you'd call this easy duty. Applied to join the colony, I'm told.
That was years ago, and I was rejected. They said my personality was too aggressive.
Under the circumstances, I'm sure they'll reconsider. You want the job or not?
Well, Iris, you ready for a beach with a lot of red sand?
You know I love the beach.
Sorry I asked.
It is in the darkest times that the brightest lights shine. This is the story of one man who cast such a brilliant light upon the blackened land of Arden, cursed for centuries by witchcraft and war, that he forever changed its fate by fulfilling the prophecy of Endor.
Disgraced captain of the guard, you stand accused of necromancy, witchcraft in its darkest form. How do you plead?
Guilty!
The mask of the accused. May the mask of the accused protect your soul from the evil which consumes you. Let your journey to salvation begin.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of it. If I've missed the title that you think is more lesser known than some that I've listed here, please tell me. I could add it in another video. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you all later.